Feel this. In 1986, a 30-year-old named Bill Gates stood in front of investors. His company had $12 million in revenue, a small software business. Nothing special, nothing obvious. Your financial advisor in 1986 would have laughed. Too small, too risky. Stick with your managed fund. Trust the process. So millions of Americans listened. They put their money in managed funds. They paid their fees. They trusted the process. Meanwhile, Microsoft kept growing. Windows, Office, Xbox, Azure, Teams. A company now embedded in every business, every government, every hospital, every school on earth. $1,000 in Microsoft in 1986. Do you know what that is worth today? $3,600,000. $3,600,000. From $1,000. From one decision, made when every expert said no. Now open your 401k. Look at what your $1,000 became. After fees. After taxes. After trusting the process. Less than $11,000. Same money. Same time. 327 times less wealth. And Microsoft was never a secret. It was always there. Always public. Always available. The barrier was never access. The barrier was that nobody told you. Because the moment you buy Microsoft directly, the moment you stop needing their managed fund, is the exact moment they stop collecting fees from you. Forever. Stay with me, because what comes next will turn your anger into action. Subscribe right now. Every week I release what Wall Street prays you never find out. For free. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell. Let us continue. Take out your phone right now. Open your calculator. Type your 401k balance. Multiply it by 0.012. Look at that number. That is what you paid in fees last year. Not to grow your money. Not to protect it. Just to have someone else manage it. Taken quietly. No notification. No warning. Now let me show you what that money could have done instead. Microsoft generates $65 billion every single quarter. From Windows. From Azure Cloud Services. From Office 365. From artificial intelligence. From Xbox. From LinkedIn. From products and services used by every major company on Earth. 100 shares of Microsoft today is worth approximately $43,000. In the last 30 days, shareholders earned approximately 1.9%. That is $817. Deposited while you slept, while you had breakfast with your family, while you lived your life. From owning 100 shares of one company. Now imagine 10 companies like Microsoft. 10 streams of passive income, arriving every single month. Whether markets are up or down, whether inflation is high or low, whether your advisor is having a good quarter or not. This is what ownership feels like. Not saving, not contributing, not trusting a process designed for someone else. Owning. Comment below right now. Tell me the number you calculated at the start of this section. How much did you pay in fees last year? Write it down, because that number is not just money you lost. That is Microsoft shares you never bought. That is passive income you never received. See it clearly. Own it. Because that is where change begins. Share this video with someone paying those same fees right now. They need to see this today. Imagine 30 days from today. You made one decision after watching this video. You wake up on a Tuesday morning. You make your coffee. You sit down and open your phone. 4 notifications are waiting. 4 dividend payments. Deposited overnight. Microsoft, Apple, Johnson & Johnson, Coca-Cola. You did not work for them. You did not stress about them. They simply arrived. Because you own shares. Because you chose ownership over dependency. Here's how you get there. Starting today. Step 1. Open a free brokerage account at Fidelity or Schwab. Not this weekend. Today. 30 minutes. No fees. No minimum balance. This is your foundation. Step 2. Search Microsoft under the ticker symbol MSFT. Look at the price chart going back 30 years. Find 1986. Find where it was when nobody cared. Look at where it is today. Feel that distance. Step 3. Pull out your 401k statement. Find your total fees from last year. Write that number on paper. That is the annual cost of not knowing what you now know. Step 4. Research dividend growth investing. Microsoft pays growing dividends every quarter. Cash, directly to you, for simply owning shares. No management. No complexity. Just ownership. Step 5. Share this video right now. With your spouse. With your children. With anyone within 10 years of retirement. Because the difference between retiring free and retiring afraid comes down to one thing. What you knew. And when you knew it, you now know. Comment below and tell me, which company would you choose to own for 30 days? I read every comment, and I will personally reply. Subscribe and hit the bell right now. Next week I am releasing the 10 companies ordinary retirees are using to generate $4,000 to $6,000 every month in passive income. Real companies, real dividends, real freedom. Subscribe now. See you next week.